Hello again, this is John Turbyville. We're going to be talking about igneous rocks and volcanism. You know, the place to start with this is to go to the chart that looks like this in your book. And notice they talk about phaneritic and aphanitic textures. Phaneritic just means you can see the crystals, phaner to see. Aphanitic means you can't see. Okay, so if you can't see the crystals, it's aphanitic. If you can, it's phaneritic. Then we're going to look at the different compositions: mafic, intermediate, and felsic. Now notice, mafic's dark, felsic's light, and intermediate is somewhere in between. So we're going to classify what we can see with these rocks, you know, on this basis first, and then we'll go to the ones that are a little bit unique. Okay. So what I've done, I've figured out the rocks that I can see crystals on. As you can see here, I can see the crystals on these, and I made them go from light to dark. Okay, so these are phaneritic. You can see the crystals. This is going to be the mafic side, and this is going to be felsic side. So you have that pretty much down. In addition, you can look at the minerals, and you can see where they flash in the light. Those are the cleavage planes that you're seeing in the minerals. Okay. Now, going over to the next group, we have rocks that we can't see any grains in. These cooled fast, and they're aphanitic. And I went from dark, which is mafic, to intermediate to felsic. Okay, so there's aphanitic, mafic, intermediate, and felsic, and you can look at that. Notice how this reddish color, this is K-spar, shows up in one of your samples. This one right here doesn't show that well in this video, but this is kind of has a pinkish hue to it. Okay, so that should get you set up really well for the aphanitic and the phaneritic rocks. Now, this is a glassy texture. Okay, it's a glassy texture. That should be pretty easy to identify. Okay, it's right in your book. That's it. Okay. Now, this one is a little bit harder. This is actually a tuff, and it's a little bit harder to identify. It's little pieces of glass shards. This is, you can feel this, it's very, very light. Okay, a lot of holes in it, so you can look that up. You can flip through the pages in your book, and it'll help you identify some of these things. But that should get you really, really far into this lab, just looking at these two, these way to categorize these. All right, if you have questions, send me an email or come to my office hours. If you're struggling a little bit, it's okay. If you're struggling a lot, that's not good. And I'll be glad to help you. All right, bye.